Outcast here. A lot of people have been asking for an assembly video of my light boxes. I just got one fresh off the printer. Doing this for a friend of mine down at Town Hall, who's been helping me, and we got the open forum tonight for talking about putting a makerspace in the town of Air, and so I made a little something for him, and I'm just going to show you how I put it together. First off, there's some extra plastic here on the edge that I want to see if I can shave off just a little bit. Come here, you. I'm just going to sand this real quick. Actually, I'm going to move the camera so I can sit. So I can sit down. And you guys can hopefully watch what I'm doing. It's all good. A little sanding. Never hurt anybody. Too much sanding on the other hand. There we go, nice and smooth. Or smooth enough, I should say. So yeah. So now, actually, I want to see what that looks like. So I just need to remove the support material because I had to print this with the shell face side up so I could get the logo on top. So I had to print some support material underneath. And we use a zigzag pattern, so it's just easy to pull right out. And it makes this little accordion thing here. Which I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna try to find some sort of use for this. Maybe kids' art project or something like that, because I don't want to waste it. And eventually, one of these days, hopefully I'll be able to buy or build my own filament recycler. We'll just put that there for now. And then just gotta do some support material and the screw holes. So we just pop that out like that. The X-Acto knife. There you go. And then line that up. Look up the fit on the back. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now we got to put the LEDs in on the back. And I want this one to be particularly bright. So I'm actually going to do probably 4 rows of 2 segments with LED strips. So there's 3 LEDs on each segment, and I'm going to do 4 rows of them, or 4 rows of 2 segments. So you're looking at 24 LEDs to make a little matrix, and I'm just using these cuttable LED strips that you can just find on Amazon. They're really, really cheap. I'll put a link in the description below to the ones that I use. And you know, do what you want with it. Oh, I don't have my plug. I'll get my plug in a second. Let me just get this wired up and I'll grab a plug. Because I got to insert a plug for the power. Peeling sometimes can be a pain in the butt. It doesn't have to be particularly accurate or straight, because there's enough diffusion in here. You should not be able to see the individual LEDs anyway. I use on the shell, I use a 2mm thick shell, which seems to pretty much diffuse most of the lighting pretty well, to where even if your LEDs are not completely aligned properly, whatever, they get hidden pretty well. So it's a pretty good little setup. Come on. Oh, one more. There we go. LED strips are in and down on the back. Let's grab my soldering iron. I've already preheated my soldering iron. We're just gonna solder the contacts where we're gonna be joining stuff. Done for that part. Now let's get some wire here. There's my cutters. Gotta make a little jumpers to go from strip to strip. We need 3 of them. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making the little jumpers to go from strip to strip. I've got this 2-pair kind of conductor. And I'm just kind of separating them a little bit to make them each end easier to work with. I'm going to strip them and tin them. Alright, so we're just going to twist these ends, and then we'll tin everything, and we'll solder it together. because I'm going to need that to just tape down the jumper wires so the wires don't come loose and end up blocking one of the LEDs and diminishing the amount of light that's being diffused. So, we'll tin these ones first. And I'm tinning these, I'm putting solder on the ends of these wires just so they're easier to solder when you go to put them on the different connecting points. Because you always want to do that. It saves time, creates a better solder joint. But there's nothing worse than a crappy or cold solder joint. Well, I'm sure there's worse things, but when dealing with the electronics of this thing, there's nothing worse. Because it can lead to it actually dissipating the energy into heat, and if the solder heats back up and it loosens, and it just becomes a big now we'll trim these and start putting them in place. Alright, slap down some of this electrical tape just to hold things in place.
Hey Daddy,
Yes, sweetie.
can you make my phone do noise?
In a bit.
I sort of want in a bit.
I'm recording a video right now.
What?
I'm recording a video right now.
Oh, well,
I'll find it in a bit. Alexa, hang up. All right. So let me go grab a power plug, solder on. Here we go. Cut the end off of it. Because it's actually, I found it was actually cheaper to buy it with the connectors already on it. So, go figure, right? And then we unplug the soldering iron. Alright. Let's check it. I'm going to have to unplug my light here because I don't know where my other power supplies are. So it's going to get a little bit dim. See? The whole matrix is light up. Good. Really good. Alright. And I dropped it. Of course I did. So we're going to hit this with some tape as well. This will hold the wire down, provide some relief pressure on the cord. Keep it out of the way of that LED that's there. And then we're also going to hit the back side of this plug with a little bit of super glue just to help hold it in place. Okay. Now we got to tap these holes. Come on. Make sure that this lined up right. What the heck is even going on here? There you go. That's weird. No. Well, there's part of the problem. The cap is too far in. Yeah. Gotta make sure that it's right. Right alignment. This last hole. we go. Need that. That's my M5 screws. Jones, did you do it again? No, these fit. They just need a little pressure, that's all. That's good. I was afraid that this was the wrong version of a previous prototype of the back. Together and then one hole. There we go. Got it. And now that is together. And light this up. Okay. So I've got an electrical problem I need to fix. But there we go. Yeah, there's an electrical problem. This wire somewhere on the plug. I need to go fix that. But there, that's how you put it together. That is the light box.